Albino, white as white, stepping from head to toe, but we all have real big other personalities. I'll review all of those things you asked from me. Here's a story of what we do, discuss in great detail just for you. All those things that make us feel real good, real good. Beer, booze, coolers, and even food reviews. You're welcome anytime we're here. Sit back, relax, and have yourself a beer. Tune in and have a big old cup of cheer. I've been back for almost 2 even years. Just give our honesty, the way life really ought to be, and we will not settle for less, and better is best. But we'll always give our fans the most respect. And we'll always give our fans the most respect.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to look at a beer that is from Blue Elephant, the Blue Elephant Brewhouse in Simcoe. So this one is their Apple Lager. And it looks like it says 9.7, but I'm pretty sure it's 4.7. It's all handwritten, so it's kind of hard to tell. And May 18th is the date, which is a fairly old bottle, to be honest with, a fairly old can. It is canned, so it shouldn't be that bad, but it's still, compared to everything else, which was within like 2 weeks, that's fairly old. Let's pop her open. Let's give her a shot. Now, I've had 4 of the 11 beers that I've picked up from Blue Elephant thus far, and 2 of them were acceptable. And 2 of them were butter bombs. So we'll see what we think of this. Now, they're in Norfolk County, Delhi, Simcoe, all that. Lots of apple orchards in the area, especially if you go about 45 minutes out and just kind of leave their area too, and you end up in like Tilsonburg, Elmer, St. Thomas. Lots of apple orchards there too. So lots of apples available. Now, for this to be canned in May, it was made... well, it's a lager, so it might have been like 6 weeks or something. But, I mean, that would have meant that it was made in February, March, April, in that area. Apples come into season end of the summer. My wife's family, her uncle, owns an apple orchard in the area. Golden color. Tiniest bit of haze, bright white head smell, very appley, red apple, green apple. Is it real apple, or is it a this is the thing when you get apple ales, right? Well, any apple beer, is it actual apple added to it, or is it the brewing fault apple, and they just decided to say it's an apple lager ale? Because both could be done, and you can actually make your beer taste like apple without putting any apple in it. And since there's no ingredients list, let's try the beer. Cheers. Okay, you know what? They're now 3 on the acceptable side and 2 on the non-acceptable side. It's not buttery. There is a nice apple taste, both sweet apple and a little, I wouldn't say tart as much as maybe just bitter. Much akin to, say, a just apple peel. You've taken all the flesh off the apple and you're just chewing on the peel, and you get that little tannic, slightly tartness. And the tiniest touch of a earthy hoppiness. So apple flavor, apple tannic skin, and a tiny earthiness. All in all, it's not a bad beer, and it's easy drinking. It's light bodied, it's crisp, it has a nice effervescence. I forgot to put a hat on to tame the mane. I actually quite enjoy this. This isn't a bad beer. Blue Elephant's Apple Lager. I'd give that a 6.75 out of 10. I would, if I was at the Blue Elephant, I could buy this and enjoy it, but that's the only way. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, but I would suggest if you have the chance to try it. You might really like it, or you might not, and that's the fun thing about beer, is finding out whether or not you like it. So, cheers, guys. Whatever. Blue Elephant's Apple Lager.